already sprouting away. Zebra tomatoes. I think there's just this idea that the land is just meant to be this open space, like field, right? That the land is like not necessarily the city, but the city is still a part of the land, right? Even though what exists here in London in terms of like the green spaces is very much a colonial project stemming from like the Victorian botany boom, right? Of trying to like extract all of these plants from the global south and then force them here purely for aestheticism. Then the people that are exploited, who are oppressed, are the people who've also built these amazing community gardens across London and, yeah, are able to feed and share knowledge and grow. Yeah. So then that created more space for then sunlight to come in. And so that's kind of what we'll be doing here as well.
Why I'm really attracted to gardening as a, like, generally speaking, and particularly like community gardening, is that it kind of dismantles or squashes this like hierarchy that might exist in other places of being as well, like in other workspaces. When I invite people to volunteer alongside me, they're like, oh, well, I don't know anything about gardening. Like, do I need to? And what should I bring? And it's just such an honest, like, actually just bring yourself, and we've got the gloves and we've got the tools, and also like don't pretend you know anything. Like, even the host so much of the time like might just say, I actually don't know, but we can figure it out together. And by walking around the gardening and observing how things grow and letting like the land teach us and tell us yeah, how it grows and how we should or shouldn't respond to it, and learning alongside one another. And because everyone from here is from different places, that knowledge sharing and skill sharing that occurs here.
I know one of the committee members of Glengall brought recently from Ghana some heirloom seeds, and I know this is something that happens a lot in many different gardens across London, and you know the richness of like London's culture as well, with people coming from all different parts of the world, bringing their heritages through heirloom seeds, right? Um, there's something really beautiful and powerful in that, where yeah, people have just sort of carried on that tradition, um, and sharing and passing down that knowledge. It's a quote that I feel like I live by, or has given me some kind of validation and guidance, is Robin Wall Kimmerer's quote in her book Braiding Sweetgrass. I taught my daughters how to garden so that they would always have a mother long after I'm gone, and that's something that I think really just puts into words my experience of like growing and then coming into gardening, and keeping those cycles of land tending and honoring my family and my heritage and inheritance.
The way that I feel like humans regularly see themselves in a Western world is dominant over nature. People think it's their role to be cultivating things and in control of things and over things, but it's so beautiful where at Glengall I see myself as part of a system, both within a broader community, but then also like part of an ecosystem that's not dominant over, but you know, each Sunday we'll have community meals and we'll be cooking together, harvesting from things that we've grown here, and just seeing this intimate, enriching co-relationship with what we're growing, where it's nourishing us as we're also nourishing the fruit trees molting around it. And that kind of direct relationship then serves us later, and it's mutual care, and I find that really beautiful.